Boom. Can you hear me now? Is that better? I don't even know what went off with the sound. Is that okay? Is the sound back to normal? If not, I'll have to plug in the other one. Hopefully that is a lot better. I don't know why the sound went off. But there you go. You totally missed the intro. So that's awesome. I actually called you all a set of twats. No. Hopefully you can hear me all good now. So Agent K, hello, shout out to you. We'll do the intro again. Jesus Christ, you just missed one of the best intros ever. Jesse Giacomo, hello. Adrian K, hello. Hope you're recovering well, my friend. We've got Dylan in the chat. We've got Jellyhead in the chat. Hello. James Chadwick, hello. Shout out to you. Hopefully you can all sound me. Stephen, hello. Shout out to you. Michelle, hi. My depression is bad today. Michelle, have you been to counselling today? What's happened at your counselling session? You should be going every single day. Still ain't working, so quiet, really? Oh, I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. Which one is this? Is that better? Have we got this? Here we go. We've got the right one this time. Yeah, this is a lot better, isn't it? Yeah, I can tell it's a lot better because I can see the output. There we go. We've got it. We've got it sorted. We're doing stuff now. I don't know why it knocked off, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, I think we've got the right one. I watching the bump. Okay. Bump is cool. Don't talk. I don't talk to liars. Khalid, hello. Obviously, I saw your video earlier. Look, can you do me a massive solid, mate? Because I am struggling to believe you at the minute. Can you send me through a DM the actual tickets that you had to see The Undertaker? I just want to see them. I'm surprised you're not trying to sell them on if you can't make it down there yourself. It's just a thought. Maybe somebody in the community would want to buy them off you. Dave, big time Irish Rebel can hear you. Oh, big time. Yeah, you are big time. Big boy. Big boy Irish Rebel in the chat. Hello to you, sir. So there you go. You can hear me all now. Yeah, I'm recovering well. Thank you. Cool, Adrian K. Yeah. Actually, the start of this was literally... I don't even know why the sound went off, to be quite honest with you. Fucking internet bollocks. You know how it is. Me, when does anything go right? This is kind of drama that I'm going to get on the weekend, innit? You know, when we do SmackDown on Friday, this is the kind of drama that I'm going to get, innit? You know what I mean? Dave, I can't wait for Brave versus Braun. Evening, I'll hope you're well. It's not even that good of a match, Kelly, to be quite honest with you, dude. It's crap. It's boring. It's not the greatest of Bray matches. His swap match was better. Anna Dawes says, evening, I'll hope you are well. I am not watching the show, but I'll sound in the chat while you're eating my dinner. Chinese takeaway tonight. Hey, baby. Nice one. You can't sell tickets that never had in the first place. James, you are so cynical. Cynical James. Hey, well, if he can prove that he's got tickets, then we will be eating our we'll be eating our hat, won't we? That's all I'm going to say on that one. If he can produce tickets, I guarantee. Oh no, I ain't got them. My brother's got them. You know. If he can send me a picture of them tickets, I'd be very impressed. It's just amazing that all of a sudden you got family problems. I'm not calling you a liar, but... Dave, I can give you... So you can go meet the undead man. Just show me a picture of the tickets, dude. That's all I want. I'm not bothered about going. Agent K, how much to you and your family? Love to you and your family. Michelle Thomas, hello. David Paul is in the chat. Live, not live. SmackDown stream. It is live
on Friday. It's not a not live stream. It is actually a live stream, but Daisy's doing the not live stream. It's a bit complicated, isn't it? I saw this on YouTube earlier. It's live for us in the UK at 8 o'clock. You're watching here on BT Sports, but in America, you will get the replay of it at standard time. So yeah, it's a bit of a shitter really for me, as we'll be live doing the watch along. A lot of you, my American friends, will probably not want to watch because it's complete spoilers, and it'll ruin it for yourselves when the show comes on. So it's a bit shit, but you've got days to fall back on if you want to watch it when it's American time. It's hard for you to come into this chat, to be fair, innit? It's a bit of a bummer, but it's up to you. Completely your choice. If there's proof, then he can get a very rare apology. Yeah, I'm gonna say that I don't mind if he sends me a DM of the photo of the tickets, then fair enough. It just seems weird that you got a chance to meet the Undertaker and then family stuff comes in the way. Fuck family stuff. Go and see the Undertaker is what I'd say. I don't know. Breaking news: Saudi Arabian League club has announced the signing of Chelsea goalkeeper. God, more Saudi bollocks. That's from Connor. This is Connor. What wanted the choice of this watch along? It's not here, which is a surprise. Oh, Dave, no COVID money in the bank, and then he's not even here, which is amazing, isn't it? Well done, Connor. Live in the UK, but not live, not showing it. Yeah, you won't get it live in America. You're going to get the replay later. Here we have got a DM from Khalid. No, that's not a ticket, mate. That's just an advertisement. Do we count that as a ticket? That looks like it's Photoshop, dude. That's it. That's just a poster. That's not a ticket. I mean, I know that's the event you're going to, but that's not a ticket, dude. That's not a ticket. That's a picture of a thing. Ticket, you'd have it sat on your bed. Or on a settee or something. Stephen says he's from Scotland. Chelsea getting Saudi money. Yeah, that's what it looks like. You know what? I'm sure there's got to be something done about this because it's basically cheating. Basically, Chelsea spent all that money during the January transfer window, and now they're getting it all back by selling half the team. I don't know if this is right. It's a bit off to me. I don't like it. Khalid, that is awesome that you get to go and see. He's not going to see the Undertaker Irish Rebel. That's the whole point. Yeah, that's not a ticket. Tickets was looking at like for that. I don't even want to sit at the back. 212. We are getting a new Superman movie. Why? Why can't we just get a live action Spider-Gwen alternative to Spider-Man movie instead? Superman, you know the reason why you're getting a new Superman film is because DC are trying their extreme hardest to compete with the MCU, and they keep failing, so they're having to rehash and redo as much as they possibly can, and that is i.e. new Superman films, new Flash movies. They're just trying their best. I mean, they're not bad films. It's just that they're trying to compete with something that's already a massive juggernaut, and I wish to just stop, concentrate on actually getting proper quality out there, rather than just, oh no, we're going to do another Superman movie, we're going to do another Batman film. No, just do it right. I mean, they can do it right. They have got previous. If I had a chance to go and see The Undertaker, I would go for sure. See if he's actually sent me a ticket now. I will show you after the stream. Just a little bit upset now. Why are you upset, Khalid? Just show us the ticket. No, I genuinely just want to see the ticket, dude. That's all. It's not about being upset and shit. Just show us the goddamn ticket. You know what I mean? Just put it up. Because you're not helping yourself right now, dude. I'm not being disrespectful, but you've been talking about this Undertaker thing for quite some time. And then magically, out of absolutely nowhere, you can't go. Corey Johnson. Hello, shout out to you. Hello. How you doing, dude? We will get to the watch along soon. We're just settling in. He needs time to Photoshop a ticket. It's hard when you start something and you talk about it for so long, and then it's like somebody challenges you over it, and you just go, well, damn. Look, you don't need. I've always said this, and you don't need to impress anybody. We're all in the same boat. If you're going down to London to see Money in the Bank, or you're going to see The Undertaker, that's perfectly fine. We've got no problem with people actually doing that. But if you're starting to make up stories about doing it just to impress, we'll have to call you out on it, because that's what you do. You don't. I don't like being lied to. I'd like to see people at face value. And if somebody's going to tell me porcupines to make themselves look good, then I'm like, okay, you can bugger off now. But if you've got proof of it, then fine, show me. Put me in my place, and then we apologise, and that's it, end of story, it's done. Do you know what I mean? You can back it up, then absolutely fine. James, if I legit tickets to see The Undertaker, I would like screw everything and go, which you would. It's a chance, once in a lifetime chance, and the tickets are not exactly cheap. So to pass it up or not to sell the tickets on is stupid, absolutely stupid. The first thing I'd be doing is sticking them online, going, right, I need my money back. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just watching Money in the Bank on the WWE network in the UK. Okay, we will be going over to that in Prove Us Wrong. Yeah, once a liar, always a liar. Hey, look, put my hands up if you can produce tickets. And put your face in it. Have your face with the ticket like that. I mean, I'd be pretty gutted if I couldn't go. And I'd be trying my best to sell them on. That's what I'd be doing. Well, I say, screw it, I'm going anyway. Lot of news in football. Obviously, Declan Rice has been a major factor over the last 24 hours. Apparently, City have now pulled out of the race to sign Declan Rice, and now Arsenal are in the pole position. Which, okay. Finally, Man City making sense and not trying to rob every one of the quality players, which is nice of them. Especially when they've got the midfield that they've already got, and they don't really need Declan Rice. Yeah, they've got Calvin Phillips, for fuck's sake, who can do the exact same job. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's fascinating news. Obviously, wrestling news, there's not really much. I don't think there's much to report today. Obviously, there is a big conversation what's going to be had for the main event of Money in the Bank. And I think the conversation is how they're going to end the tag team match, the Bloodline versus the Usos. There's going to be a big conversation. Apparently, Creative have got two ideas. They haven't explained what the ideas are, but literally the two ideas that they've got, they're conflicted with. Do you know what I mean? They're like, do we do it this way? Can we do it that way? I feel like I even pointed it on this in the predictions video that I feel that Jay is the one that's going to look quite strong in this one and actually get the pin over Roman. I feel like it's a little bit now time for Roman to take his first pinfall. I think it's long overdue. And then we can put all the Baron Corbin, the lone wolf Baron Corbin, who is now back in NXT. We can put all that to bed and move on. And it nicely sets up the storyline for SummerSlam. You could have Jey Uso going up against Roman Reigns with Jimmy in his corner, and he can have Solo in his corner. It could be good. At least Arsenal haven't bottled it for Rice signing, just like we bottled the league. Hey, there's time yet, James. There's literally time. It's still not. Has it been announced on Sky Sports News? Because I haven't seen it. There's nothing there of it. I mean, I know it's been reported on Twitter. I would actually take a picture with The Undertaker and show everybody I am proud. He's not even going to be able to do that because, obviously, family issues. I mean, I don't know. It seemed very family issues in the last stream when it was his birthday, like, was it? I don't know. It's a weird one, isn't it? It's a weird one. No, not yet. Yeah, it's not appeared on Sky Sports News yet, so it's a weird one. Anyway, everybody get ready to queue up this pay-per-view. If you've got it, start queuing it up. Because we will press play in around about 5 minutes time. Dave, if you had a chance to go and see Bayley, would you legit say screw it all? If she was in the UK? Yeah, of course. Well, obviously she's going to be down in the UK, isn't she? But Money in the Bank is too expensive for me, and if she ever came up to Leeds, if SmackDown did a tour next year at Leeds, I'm there, and I will pay front row tickets. If I know that Bayley's definitely going to be on the card, then yeah, sure, it's worth the money. Once in a lifetime opportunity to even spend a second with Bayley, and it mean me thrusting my camera right in her face. Bit me with my phone going, let's do a selfie, let's do a video together for my channel. It would be literally like that. Yeah, but yeah, if she comes to Leeds, then defo. Dave, I can't wait. Logan Paul to win. LA Knight to win, yeah. I still think that's up in the air, to be honest. The Money in the Bank match, I feel like it could go either way. I so want LA Knight to win, but we've been down these roads before with WWE, haven't we? What we want as fans is not what we get as fans, unfortunately. Which sucks, because you know that Vince McMahon is in control. And you can tell he's in control, unfortunately. Leeds 2023, hello, shout out to you. How are you doing, my friend? Have you finished watching your Caleb Braxton, mate? Do we need to get some tissues? I'm just going to cue this up, actually. I have watched this recently. So, I've gone a bit too far. No. Boom. Like I was saying, actually in the false intro, where my mic wasn't working, I was saying that I think this is the first time anybody's done an actual watch-along for a retro watch-along for a middle of COVID pay-per-view. I feel like I haven't done one before. I know that Days was doing these live when it was actually happening. Where's hello? Shout out to you, dude. I'm fine. I'm cool. Kayla wasn't even on the bump today, Dave. Kayla was... Oh, damn it, Leeds. It's gutted. Oh, no. Damn, the waste of an hour. A waste. Aye, all WWE stars are in transit, aren't they? Days is in transit, so there's no AEW live stream tonight from Days. Everybody was going down to London tomorrow and Friday. There's no. He is doing SmackDown at the night time, I believe, for the US audience, but he's literally going to be doing that for the US audience. I can't see anybody in the UK stopping up after watching it at 8 o'clock. So he is just going to be catering for his US audience with that one, I'm afraid. Dave, was Bayley in this? Is Bayley in this? Yes, she's champ. She's SmackDown champion, dude. Who does she go up against? Is it Lacey Evans or something like that? She is in a match. She's definitely in a match. I'm not sure if she's with Sasha Banks or not. She's definitely wrestling in this show. Can't remember who it is. The pandemic era of wrestling was fucking dreadful, but I was glad that we still got it during the time with WWE, AEW, and Impact. Yeah, I think it's just interesting times, to be quite honest with you. It sucked as a wrestling fan, to be fair, because you kind of missed out on the crowd reactions, the big moments like Drew McIntyre becoming WWE champion for the first time. That literally sucked that he couldn't do that in front of a live audience. Yeah, there was a lot of things. Obviously, it brought in cinematic matches, what were, brilliant, actually, to be quite honest with you, and Impact did it well. I can't really say that AEW did it that well, to be fair. I think they tried, and it kind of failed a little bit. But WWE did some fascinating stuff as well, didn't they? Did you hear about the backstage movement from Raw and SmackDown? A backstage movement? What do you mean? Bayley and Asuka were the MVPs. Oh yeah, they were. Honestly, Bayley was on top form. Asuka was amazing during the pandemic era. The fact that Bayley was literally on every show Bayley was on NXT, SmackDown, Raw. She did everything. Corey Johnson says LA Knight for Money in the Bank. Yeah, totally agree, Corey, to be quite honest with you, dude. I hope it happens. I have predicted that it's Logan Paul because I'm just trying to think like Vince McMahon, because it's a kind of Vince dick move. Not give you what you want. Here you go. Here's the wrong one. Fabrizio Romano confirms that Rice deal £100 million, £5 million in add-ons. West Ham wants £100 million within 18 months. David Paul, shout out to you. Declan Rice. It's a good signing. It's really good. Backstage announcer moving shows. Is there? Really? Okay. But to be fair, AEW was the only one around for like less than a year when the pandemic happened. Yeah. Alright, fair enough. I just thought their ideas were dreadful. The Stadium Stampede was just god fucking awful. It was just a pile of shite, really. And that dentist match. Do you remember the dentist match? Big Swole versus Britt Baker. Oh my god, that was just horrendous. Lost to Arsenal EPL, but they won the FBA finals with the Nuggets. Dave, still to watch you for Smack Raw, Dave. Dave, I'll just watch you for SmackDown. Yeah, it's going to be early afternoon, like it is this stream. I will be trying to start as early as I possibly can, but we will be up and running, hopefully, with no technical difficulties and mic not working and stuff. Hopefully we can have that all sussed out before 8 o'clock on Friday, because it is an 8 o'clock show. Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch were on Talk Sport today. Talk Sport, were they? They were being interviewed on another TV broadcast in America as well. Breaking news, Sky Sports News, James Maddison has completed his Spurs medical. Nice one. It's a nice little signing that for Spurs. Jesus. Moving in the right direction. I heard something about Harry Kane going to Bayern Munich. What's your thoughts on that, James? One of your main targets for this season. Kathy Kelly is moving to SmackDown and work alongside Kelly Braxton. Ooh. Days is doing... He's going to do the show for the Americans. which is interesting. It's yeah, because we can watch it here in the UK at 8 o'clock on Friday, but in America it's still getting aired at their time, which is 8 o'clock their time. So yeah, he's going to do the watch along, even though he'll probably know all the results. But he's going to do the watch along for the American audience, which is cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But flip that. Not interested in that. We would have already done it, and it'd have been in the bank, and we will be chilling out and sleeping. I can't see it happening. Not that Price Bayern wants him at. Well, Man United need to start doing some flipping stuff, because you've been given £100 budget, £100 million budget, or £100 budget. Imagine what were it, 1950s. £100 million, and it looks like you're flipping falling over your feet over signing Mason fucking Mount. What the fuck is going on? Right, anyway, we're gonna get this show on the way. We are gonna start with Money in the Bank. It's 2 hours and 14 minutes long. It's from the 10th of May 2020. It's in the middle of the pandemic. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Click start, baby. And off we go. Money in the Bank has started. Oh, we got Bobby Lashley. Then now forever. Dave Bailey had a match with Tamina in this pay-per-view. Oh, why? It was Tamina. Oh, God. Easy win for Bailey then. James Cosby, brilliant. It's a variety website for backstage announcers moving. All right, okay. So, yeah, this is a revolutionary. I do hope they do something like this in the future, actually, because I quite like it. I would like a live version of the Titan Towers match. A live version would be better than what we got, I think. A proper live version of it would be fantastic. And we've got the little Titan Tower there as the little image at the bottom. £100 budget, that's for tea drinks. I know, I effed up. It's Dave Money in the Bank 2020 was a great paper. It wasn't though. It was revolutionary. It wasn't great. They did the best with what they could do, to be honest with you. As we'll go through the watch along, we'll talk about the various stuff. What I feel was a little bit cringe. Maybe not so cringe. Probably could have done a lot more with. They tried a lot, and a lot of it didn't land the way that it should have done, in my opinion. I remember staying up late and watching this with Days. The prediction video. This was the first. This 2020 was when my first channel, the Dave in Real Life channel, the first one, was created, and it was around about this pay-per-view that I was starting to do videos and doing predictions and stuff like that. So yeah, this is very fond memories, because this was the early days of me on YouTube. So Dave, are you here Friday and Saturday? I'm definitely here. Well, yeah, we're definitely live. I can't go half an hour earlier than what I normally do on Friday. It'll be bang as the show starts. We will be live. Technical difficulties and all. Saturday we're doing the full pay-per-view. I'm off. I've managed to get the day off. We're doing the live pay-per-view, start to finish. I am working the next day, but at least I won't be rushing home from work. I'd have eaten. I will. Well, I'm not saying I'm not going to be tired, because you know me, I'm always tired. But yeah, we're going to be live for both Friday and Saturday. We got the new date. As you can hear, it sounds a bit loud, doesn't it? We got the new date. And it's not in caps. It's a fatal four-way match. Oh god, how am I going to write this down? Can't even remember who's in it. So we've got the New Day on the way down to the ring. Big E, Xavier Woods actually. It's just Kofi Kingston and Big E. They've got the championship belts. There's nobody in attendance other than the commentator team. So it's Corey Graves and Michael Cole. This is a time where they didn't even have the NXT stars in attendance, with the Petroglass. It's just an empty performance center. We've got the Lucha House Party. So we've got LHP, Lucha House Party. Dave, Lone Wolf, Corbin came back, yep. Who won between Carmelo and Corbin? I think Carmelo won. I'm assuming that he did. So the New Day are actually dancing along with the New Day with so we have got The Miz. Fans, John Morrison needs to leave WWE or AEW because drip shit stuff was fucking awful, and he deserves better. Morrison joins AEW, then they put him in a QT cringe fest. QTV cringe fest. Yeah, he was actually in MLW was their champion, John Hannigan. I'm going to put them with their old... what was their old name? M&M. What can we call this team? Miz. The Forgotten Sons. This didn't reign right long on the main roster, did it? You can barely see the write-up. Way too many teams. There you go. You can't barely see the write-up, but it is there. We've got the Forgotten Sons, Wesley Blake. We know some of these. And then we've got Mechlin. Ex-Impact champion there. Is it Machin? Is it Machin? Mechlin. So yeah, one half of it. We've got one of these guys what did go into Impact and became world champion. Anna Dawes, Carmella won, Anna New Day rocks, says Khalid. Rice news is now official on Sky Sports News. It's a new day. Yes, it is, says Irish Rebel. Just think it was before the weirdest WWE match ever with all the zombies. Yeah, that was 2020. Yeah, I think that was the same. Is that the same year or 2021 that happened? That was just to promote a fucking video game, wasn't it? The zombie stuff. Which was or a film. I can't remember if it were a film or... I think it were a film, actually, wasn't it? WWE doing weird ass shit like... It's commonplace, isn't it, with WWE? Arsenal have signed Kai Havertz, yes. So Kai Havertz and Declan Rice. It's a good little transfer window for Arsenal, I've got to admit. I don't mind Kai Havertz. But Chelsea are ripping people off, right? Because they're going to spend big. As soon as they get all this money recruited, will you watch them start signing players again? It's like they're just cleaning house, ready for Pochettino. I don't think this should happen. I think the FA and FIFA should be, UEFA should be, UEFA, yeah, they should be all looking at this, going, this is just ridiculous. How much? The Saudis are now building up that Saudi league. They've got Benzema now. They've got Ruben Neves. They're just signing absolutely everybody. Carlo Conte. Koulibaly's just gone to Saudi Arabia. I mean, it's ridiculous. Saudi Arabian League, nobody watches it. They do not realise we don't get to see this league in the UK, and we won't. There's nobody paying for the rights for Saudi Arabian League here in the UK, so they can have all these top players, but there'll be no fucker watching. Because who wants to watch that shit? We don't care. We're not interested. Extreme Rules 2020, wasn't it? The zombie stuff. Yeah, it does come up pretty quick, doesn't it? It was garbage. Of the WWE Forgotten Sons left to be... No, there was fired. All 3 members. Blake, I think, made some uncomplimentary remarks in media, and he ended up getting himself fired. And then the other 2 pretty much disappeared with him, which is Impact's gain, because one of them's now in Impact Wrestling, obviously. Dave Hope that the heel Drew McIntyre returns, and Randy Orton. I don't know if you get... I think Drew McIntyre's more likely to return. Randy Orton, I couldn't say. I really couldn't say. Don't know why, but I like Havertz last season. Don't know why. I hate him now. Wonder why that is, Anna. I wonder why that is. It was WrestleMania Backlash, James. That was Riker. Oh, was it Riker what said it? I know it was one of them. I know one of them stuck the big massive foot in it and ended up getting themselves fired. It's a nice move from Morrison, taking out the crowd. It's so weird that we had the Forgotten Sons on the main roster and they did nothing. It's such a weird time in wrestling. Man. I mean, the Lucha House Party, for God's sake. James, I never knew why I am always left in the dark. Should pay your fucking bills there. You're not paying your electric bills there, Irish Rebel. You're not sorting yourself out, bud. I feel that graphic is literally like, look at it, it's like straight in my face. Metal 8 gets pulled off the top rope. Forgotten Sons are kicking out, actually. They're performing quite well in this match. It wasn't Riker. It was all the Trump and racist tweets. Wasn't it right? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Getting released was the best thing to happen to Mecklin. Yeah, Mecklin, his career's absolutely grown now. He's literally made quite a storm in Impact Wrestling, hasn't he? He's done really well. Former champ. Don't know quite why they took the championship straight away from him, but hey, that's life. He'll come again. It looks so weird now compared to what he does in Impact. Yeah, Damian Priest versus Miz was the zombie match WrestleMania Backlash. Jesus Christ. WWE. Not really knowing how to cope with the pandemic. I mean, saying that, we do end up with quite of a shit show of the Bray Wyatt Braun Strowman match. And let's not sugarcoat this match. What we're going to see on tonight's show wasn't the greatest. Anybody that says that it's one of the best Bray matches needs to go fucking check themselves, because it was garbage. We had the Muppets popping up. Oh, Braun tricks him with the... Oh, my God. It's a shit show, really. I don't know why. Felt like the pandemic era really destroyed Bray Wyatt's momentum, to be quite honest with you. Dave the Boneyard Undertaker AJ Styles was the great time. WrestleMania 36, right? Not night one. One of the best ever cinematic matches. I did like the Funhouse match, but the Boneyard match was a million times better. I think that is the match of the pandemic. The cinematic match of the pandemic. It just had everything. The Undertaker's last ride was very well choreographed. Loved it. And that's probably the best thing what came out of the pandemic for me, to be quite honest with you. Dave, to be honest, I don't pay the electric bill. My landlord does. I just pay rent here. I am being for real. I'm being for real, y'alls. Bray's best matches was in the Wyatt family against the Shield and the New Day. Yeah. Totally agree. I don't think he's had a good match with the Fiend gimmick. I don't think he's had a good match as Funhouse Bray. I think we got the story is what we're selling it for Bray as the Fiend. The story, the Funhouse. It was just a good time. It reminded us of TV shows back in the day, and it had that horror aspect to it. What really just got the juices flowing. I started doing stupid shit like. I mean, I'm not going to go into that too much. I mean, getting burned alive for fuck's sake, and then reincarnated and all that kind of crap. It's a lot of it were bull crap, to be quite honest with you. Dave, Bray, and Braun might take a little nap and miss it. Why you love that match? See, wrestling's gone for. Of course he's gone for. Of course he's gone for Liv Morgan. See, wrestling not going for Liv Morgan is like wrestling not liking Bray Wyatt. It's not a surprise. It's not a surprise at all. His channel is basically the Liv Morgan, Bray Wyatt, Alexa Bliss show. I'm surprised he can even make videos still with them not being on TV. Best Fiend match was against Daniel Bryan in the strap match. I'd agree with that. And if you were cynical, his best ever match was with Goldberg. But I hope in all on it. Oh god, I actually remember that day when Bray Wyatt lost to Goldberg. It was like somebody had fucking died. Days' chat, there were people crying. I had to come out of the chat. In fact, I was on the phone and I was talking to my ex-wife at the time because she was still alive about my daughter. And I remember seeing the pinfall on the TV, and I tried to come back in the chat, and it was just like all hell had broken loose. You know, hell had frozen over. People were literally crying and upset. It was like the chat was. I've never known anything like it in my life. It was like, what the fuck? Grow the fuck up, man. Sorry, fucking wrestling. Oh no, Bray's been buried. Oh. Jesus Christ. Madness. Morrison's just kicked. He's got El Metalik. Nice Hurricane Rana off the top rope. He's got to Big E. Big E, they're wearing coloured in ring attire. Looks like a 12-year-old's got a crayon. In fact, actually, from WrestleMania, they had it all black and white. And now if they've got to Money in the Bank, they've started to colour in little bits of the costume. So it's pretty cool. But I'm out in all honesty with food. Michelle, hello. Why are you so... Michelle, right. Cheer up. Put a smile on your face. Don't need to say sorry to anybody. There's nobody here what's you've upset. So just smile, happy. It was like somebody murdered their granny. It was James. I think you and I think we were talking in the DMs or something. I feel like either you or me or Austin. We just kind of had to move away from the live chat, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? What is this shit? Oh, it was one of the maddest times. But you know what I mean? It's so bad. Honestly, I think that's the day where the Fiend character actually died for me. When they allowed Goldberg to beat him. I feel that's when officially the Bray character died a death. And they were just trying to pull it back bit by bit after that. All honestly, I've been living here for like 23 years. My landlord is kind of a little weird, but quite honest, because there's a bunch of times I've walked in the house and caught him wearing a brown. The thing is, the weirdest part about that Irish Rebel, that the your bra and panties, aren't they? That's the weird part. He's actually wearing your bra and panties. Jeez. James, I was like, what the hell did I just walk into? I just saw him dressed like that and I said I was going to get the hell out of there. And 23 years later, you're still living there. Irish Rebel. Is your boyfriend? Ah. You bought him the bra and knickers, didn't you? I know your game. New Day retain. Big E gets the pinfall. It's a New Day. The rest are just caught outside of the ring battling each other while the New Day sneak the victory. And then one day, the New Day will actually finish their ring attire. Their paid by numbers ring attire. It's a good little match. Bit scrappy. Nice to see the Forgotten Sons, because I've completely forgotten about them. New Day. So weird though when you think that there is little or no audience. This is all in the Performance Centre. Mad era. Mad. It's just a weird era of wrestling, isn't it? Performance Center. So we now go into interviews or videotapes of the stars that are taking part in the Money in the Bank. I think this is also quite interesting because they both did the matches at the exact same time. The ladies' right movement. Michelle Sobot saying hi to Leeds. So right, quick question. Obviously, we're not going to be live until Friday. What match is going to be the match that you're looking forward to at the weekend? Which is it going to be? What is the highly hyped match? What matches you got your interest the most? Is it the men's ladder match, female ladder match, or is it Seth versus AJ? Seth, not AJ. Why did I say AJ? It's Finn Balor, isn't it? Edge versus Finn. We have obviously Gunther versus Riddle. We need the Scottish psychopath back. I've got a feeling he comes back, and I feel that Pete Dunne, Butch, gets his name. I think that's the reason why he's been away. You know, Dave. I've gone for Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Jesse, why am I not surprised, you simp? Because you little simp. I'm sorry, you're going to get yourself upset because she ain't winning, mate. Why on earth do still people think that Liv Morgan's this relevant person in wrestling? I don't understand it myself. I think she's good. I think she's got a lot of work. Personality is one thing she's sadly lacking. I can't back her. The fact that she just shows up on SmackDown did nothing for me. Literally wasn't surprised at all. Now Ronda and Shayna are going to retain. There's just no point in putting the undisputed tag team titles on them just for them to lose them 5 days later on. No, they're going to retain. They're going to keep that story going a little bit longer. And Liv and Raquel shouldn't be a tag team. They're good enough competitors to be taking on Asuka or whoever the SmackDown female champion is. I feel like they're wasted in the tag division, especially Raquel Rodriguez. She is a powerhouse and should be the one what's going for the title, to be quite honest with you. Wasting her time with Liv. Really is wasting her time. We've got Drew McIntyre backstage interview. He's the WWE champion at this point. Of course he is. Seth versus Balor. It should be a good match. It should be a good match. I am looking forward to that one. I still think that Seth wins. Stand up. We've got R-Truth on his way to the ring. R-Truth. Is he in action? What's up? Dave in real life is winning the Money in the Bank and he's cashing in on Roman on the same night. It's not a title match, but I guess you could, you know. Because she's not hot, she's hot, and the Simps want her. Yeah, that's it. That's all that it is. That's the reason why Liv Morgan gets the backing, is because people fancy her. I don't like that. LA Dark Knight, hello. Enjoy, Master LA Dark Knight, take it. I will hate you for it. And that is the point of the Batman. The Batman. And to be the outcast, he can make a choice that no one can make. It's the right choice. Wow, LA Dark Knight, what a way to come into the chat, my friend. Oh, they should have done it. I'm the Batman. I'm not a cross-dresser. You do it politely, don't you? You don't do it cross. You don't do it angrily. You do it really nicely. So we've got R-Truth. He's trying to get the crowd behind him. So it's R-Truth v MVP. Oh, it's Bobby, isn't it? It's Bobby Lashley. Oh, is it MVP or Bobby Lashley? MVP. Boom. R-Truth versus it. I can't even remember the flipping match card, to be quite honest with you. So the team is Tom Phillips, Byron Saxton, Samoa Joe. Remember when he were doing commentary on WWE? It's now wrestling for ROH. Backlash is next. I keep thinking it's Thursday because I booked off Friday. Keep jumping days. Nobody's buying the new AEW game because the reviews are out. Nobody's buying it. Anybody buying the new AEW game? Nah, I have no interest. I don't buy wrestling games. So we got R-Truth. Ballin'. This is quite fun. Oh, is it a triple threat? So got Lashley. So this is the match. So it's not a fatal four-way, it's a triple threat. He's got the same the game. I've got the game and I'm still downloading it, just can't play it. I'm watching Car Crash TV. You were sadistic there, Michelle. No wonder you're depressed if you're watching car crashes. I don't even know what it is. Sounds like a car crash to me. I am getting AEW game tomorrow. I have to wait until about 3 a.m. Pacific time, James. So MVP is on his way. Well, he's just gone. Is MVP even in this match, or is it Bobby Lashley versus? I don't know what I'm watching now. Somebody help me, please, with this. I'm actually going to get up this pay-per-view because I have lost what the matches are. Liverpool leave Newcastle stunned as David Ostenstein update reveals that Klopp on for 16 million Bundesliga star. It's a load of crap. Havertz leaves Chelsea and signs for the London club. Official. Money in the bag, baby. You'd have think I'd have done my own work, and I've not. Fun fact. I forgot Indiana Jones film was out today. It doesn't look too bad actually at LA Dark Knight. It don't look too bad. It don't look too shabby. Looks alright actually. I don't mind it. Is it going to be the best Indiana Jones film? Obviously not, because Toad Indy is a little bit old now. New day. MVP weren't even in this match. How annoying. And that is the match over as I finally get my act together. It was a one-on-one match. Yeah, I've noticed that now, dude. Oh, guess what's next? Guess who's next? It's time for me to slather everywhere. Because Tamina's wrestling. It's Bayley versus Tamina time. And then, after that, it's Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, Drew McIntyre versus Seth. And then we've got the Money in the Bank matches. Arsenal front looks scary for the season now. Jesus, Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard, Havertz, and how do you say it? Nketiah. Football rumours are crap, mate. Hi, bonkers. Some people think he's bonkers, but he loves LFC. Hello, dude. Bonkers. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. Tony Khan said to take his time to make an announcement that Kayla Braxton will not be the future downloadable content on our new AEW game, so that Leeds 2023 should spend his money elsewhere. Don't you mean Toby Khan? Who's this Tony Khan? Don't know who that is. We only deal with John Meltzer and Toby Khan. Yeah, I don't know who this Tony Khan is, but Toby Khan, it is the owner, the real true owner of AEW. We've got King Corbin. Oh my God, they actually let him become king. I gave up on football rumours when they were linked to Mbappe yesterday. Was the final straw. More chance of Frappe. Phony Khan. Yeah, Mbappe. We've been. Oh my God. Holy cow. Look at Bailey, man. Hello. This is like the first signs of dissension between her and Sasha. Kayla Braxton leads. We got a bit of Kayla. Toby is in the older brother of Tony Khan. Okay, I think you are right, Dave. Look at Bailey. She jumps in and talks for Sasha. Or is that Mercedes Monet, as you please? Who's out injured at the minute. Bailey. Bailey. There she is. The role model. Bailey is awesome. She is fucking awesome. She is just so good. She ruled the pandemic, man. Michael Cole! Look at her. She looked amazing. The old Michael Cole stuff came here. She's even looking over now. It's a shame. Such a shame. I felt sorry for when she got injured just before they came back to the live audience. It was so wrenching for her. I mean, she's bounced back pretty well, but you can tell she's all about getting other people over now. Fun fact as well, it was Bailey's idea about Shotzi replacing her in the Money in the Bank. Bailey wanted that to go down that way. It was shot down by Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon said, no, I want you in the Money in the Bank. So I'm automatically counting Bailey out from winning Money in the Bank, by the way. And I've got to go with Io Sky, because Bailey's no way was she penciled in to win. Got to go, Dave. Thanks for stopping by, Leeds. Much appreciated. As always, my friend, we are going to be live for SmackDown on Friday. Bang on 8 o'clock. There might be technical difficulties. There might not be. But we will try. We'll endeavour to be live on time. I mean, God, I didn't ever started this live stream with my mic not working, which is yay. So we've actually moved on a year. I didn't even realise. We did the last retro watch along, which was 2019. We're now on to 2020. And we're doing the big one on Saturday, 2023, live. Oh, we are starting at 6 o'clock. We're starting early, baby. Because we're going to just get ourselves nicely settled in for a long night of wrestling. You know, we're doing a days. We're going to do a days and start early. We might start at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you know. Once Vince made a great call. I love Shotzi, but the UK needed Bailey. Yeah, she's going to steal it though, isn't she, though? Unfortunately, I won't be in the SmackDown stream because I am going to SmackDown, Dave. No worries, Leeds. Right, Leeds. Right, I know you're going to be super busy. You've got your phone, right? Report. Send me a message between matches. Let us know what it's like live. Live report. Just nip in. It's a quick little message into the chat. We will be live, so I will shout you out. But yeah, please, live reports from what's happening live in the arena, because we won't get that experience. Take a Dave in real life side. No, don't do that. Don't ruin your time. Right, I've got to go. Anyway, Leeds, shout out to you. Have a great time at the weekend if we don't see you before. Try and pop in. I would try and pop in if I were you. Just a quick report in between matches. Don't have to stay in the chat for long. Pop in, say hi. SmackDown is great. I love that moment. Days is starting at 5 p.m. for his Money in the Bank. Oh, fuck that. I'm not starting at 5. 6 o'clock is way early enough. Starting at 5. What? No. But in fairness to Days, right, he starts at 5. But the first hour is all videos from Edward Brown. That first hour is just Edward videos. He don't actually start until around about 6 o'clock. He gets everybody to send in their predictions beforehand and he just plays them for an hour, which is fine. I think that's a good way of doing it, to be honest. Dave's got his stream, yeah, because I think he's doing it for the American audience. He can't do it for the UK one, so he's going to do it for the American, because in America it's not live. It's not. It's going to be pre-recorded for them, and they're going to watch it at 8 o'clock their time. I won't be around for SmackDown either because I am working Saturday. Therefore, Nia as excited as Leeds. Lol. I am. Therefore, Nia as excited as Leeds. Dave, I love the part where The Rock and Becky were in the ring with King Corbin. Love the part when The Rock was in the ring with Becky and King Corbin. What? what are we talking about? F that, an hour of Edward, I'm out. But there's people sending in their submissions. That's usually how he does it. It's fine. I've got better things to do with my time than just waste it. I mean, starting at 6 o'clock is way early than I'd want to. But yeah, we'll start at 6. We can play Guess the Wrestler if we get bored. But starting at 5 o'clock, no. There's not that much to talk about. There's not much that to go through. I mean, yeah, you do realise that days can fill an hour of just him talking and ignoring the chat. Days is turning into a yank. You know what? I don't mind him doing that. It's his kind of bag, isn't it? But flip that. If you don't need to stream, you don't stream. I feel, and there's no way I'm stopping up and watching the American stream. There's no point. It won't be aired here. We'll just watch it live for the UK audience. WWE are currently going on in Liverpool this fine evening. Are Liverpool there? Yeah, they're in the UK at the minute, aren't they, WWE? Haven't they just done Sheffield? Was Sheffield yesterday? I know they're doing Sheffield soon, or have done Sheffield already. This could be interesting. But the reason why Days isn't doing the 8 o'clock one, well, it's quite simple. He's at WrestleShop UK. He's travelling down to London tomorrow to meet everybody what's going to the WrestleShop live. And obviously he's there on Friday as well. So, yeah, I have a day with my daughter tomorrow, so it would have been impossible for me to get down there. And Friday I'm working, so sucks, doesn't it? Would love to go to WrestleShop, but it's just going to land awkwardly. So Bailey's getting beaten by Tamina, said no one ever. Tamina, oh my god. How is this a proper threat? She's wearing bloody jeans, for God's sake. To think the lineage that she has got with Jimmy Snuka is unreal, that she can't even perform a frog splash. I think WWE are at Liverpool. I said to Days I wouldn't be around. I'll be asleep. I'm going to watch it live at 8. So, up your... Gonna say there's a lot of us from the UK are not going to be watching that USA stream. They will be your diehards, and if some of the kids from the UK are waiting up and watching Days' live stream after watching the show live themselves, then they are sad, really sad, and too loyal. Because there's absolutely no fucking way am I staying up all night to watch a show that I saw live hours previous. There's no way. Fuck that. We've got all the Marks and Spencer's Bank Arena in there. They are at the Marks and Spencer's Bank Arena. Marks and Sparks is shut down where I am. So I'm surprised that place will still be open, because Marks and Spencer's is losing shops left, right and centre across the UK, especially in smaller towns, because we've just had one shut. And Marks and Sparks has been open for nearly my entire lifeline, my time on this earth. So for it to shut down in Cass is amazing. Dave, I speak Spanish now. You speak Spanish now? Do you? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, seis, ocho, ocho, diez. I think I fucked that up. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, seis, set, seis. Uno, dos, tres, set. I will get it, but it's 1 to 10 in Spanish anyway. Some kids got offended that I said up yours today's. Clearly they don't, as he likes us here, and he likes to have fun and joke around. Oh, you can't offend Days. You're not allowed to go against wonderful Days. You can't have a laugh and joke with him. You can't be sarcastic towards him. Oh no, tribalism. Oh, no. Not to my Days is the best YouTuber in the world ever, and the only YouTuber. So Bailey's got some water. I'm enjoying the Bailey match, by the way. She just, instead of spitting the water, she just throws the water all over Tamina. Bailey's gotten choked. Forgive me, I'm sorry, says Bailey. Oof. Can't believe, honestly, some tribalism in that chat. Honestly, it's like, if you join Days' member streams, Days actually can take a joke, right? He is good at that. You can have a laugh with him. You can say what you want to him, within reason, obviously, and he does take it. I speak Spanish too. Ferran Torres, Sergio Ramos, Paella. I speak fluent Italian. Ferrari. Francisco Totti, Nicholas Barella. Oh, my Japanese is really good as well. Toshiba. Dave, I have been voted the best streamer too. Never streamed at a local town hall award ceremony. Never streamed at a local. You never stream. Tiffany Stratton won NXT last night. She won all of NXT last night, Stephen. She won all of NXT. Freaking hell. I mean, I know she was NXT champion and she faced, what was it? What's her face? Fia Hale. But I didn't know she beat the entire NXT last night. I'm only kidding, Stephen. I'm only joking, mate. Yeah, she retained the championship, didn't she? A lot of things happened in that match. And we got Andre Chase come back, baby. Made the save. But obviously NXT, we saw the Lone Wolf return. Baron Corbin. Yeah, I haven't watched the show. I've only seen little snippets, so I can't really comment too much about NXT, in all fairness. But yeah, there was some interesting stuff in there, but nothing out of the ordinary. No title changes to speak of. But yeah. Don't know, what did people think of last night's NXT? I mean, Raw were a lot better, in my opinion, from what I got. Bayley's just rolled up Tamina and gets the pinfall victory. But Tamina's now got her rolled up. Here comes Sasha. Takes out the knee. Inconvincingly, by the way. Save to Bayley. Bayley's retained. The boss struggling to keep herself covered up. I mean, the catsuit that Sasha Banks wore at this pay-per-view is... Hello! Dave, do you have been voted... Oh, I've seen that already. Dave, do you have a local B&M? There's a cool One Division selfie pop Funko for... Settee of One Division. I don't know. there is a big statue at a local Mankind of Scarlet Witch, which if my daughter saw, she would literally tear my head off to get. But I've not seen that now. We'll have a look. They're selling WWE action figures now in my local B&M for £11, and there's not many left. So hopefully this could mean a new stock incoming, because literally they've had the same stock now for over a year. So B&M, it's like really hard to do a toy in B&M because it's just the same old shit. One of the best NXT shows of the year. Was it? Was it really? Okay, I've really missed out then. What was the star match? Carmelo versus Baron Corbin then. Got Seth freaking Rollins backstage. This is the Messiah Seth though. The Messiah. Rhea was on NXT, was she? So that Italy is banning football players from wearing the hashtag 88. Okay, that's a bit weird. Creed Bros versus Dyad officially for next week. Loser leaves. I can tell you Dyad are leaving. They've been in contract talks with WWE a while, and there was a rumour not so long back about them not re-signing. They've basically done the job. They've seen out the contracts. I think their contract is literally up at the end of this month. They've seen out their contracts. So unfortunately we will not be seeing any more of the grizzled young veterans in WWE or NXT for now. Don't know if that means that they're done with WWE altogether, but it looks like they are leaving. So don't expect the Brick Creed boys to be losing next week, because I don't. But last night that was a good... NXT was good according to Daze's community. I haven't seen it, so I couldn't comment. I couldn't give my honest opinion on it. I've not watched the show, so I couldn't sit here and go, oh, all right, this is this. So Arsenal, 105 million for Rice. I mean, that is one expensive takeaway, isn't it? 105 million for egg fried rice, as James would call it. Ryan Clark, I am from God own Yorkshire. So am I. And it's story time with Bray. Dave, can you tell me what's on TV? We're going to tell you what's on TV. No, not really. I haven't got the TV on. I've got the network on, my friend. So no, couldn't tell you what's on TV. I'm not checking either because we're in the middle of a watch along. NXT next week was taped already. Spoilers are out there. I'll give you a spoiler straight away. Dyad are losing. It's as simple as that. I know they lost. No, we are even seeing the spoilers. I know they were losing anyway. Anti-Semitism campaign as the number 8, as it is the letter H. Okay, weird. Not interested, to be quite honest with you. What goes off in Italian football stays in Italian football. Rhea was on NXT. What was she doing? What was she a part of? Because you've mentioned that twice now. JYV contracts are up 15th of October. I don't think they re-sign the new ones. Don't think they re-sign. I heard that they asked for They asked for the release. So there you go. I saw that tag match spoiler. It's Dyad what lose. I'm sure of it. It's not Creed. Creeds are not going anywhere. 100%. Creeds are not going anywhere. Puff, 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 says Wes. So Bray trying to recruit Braun. Braun's having none of it. The Universal Champion Braun Strowman. Oh, this is Michelle's dogs. Sent me a picture of her doggies. So that's Willow and Avara. Is that how you say that? Oh, cute doggies. There we go. I thought I'd share it with the community. These are you sharing it with me, Michelle? Can DM you it if you want to know. Yeah, DM me it, dude. I'm not bothered. I will be watching it. I think we are actually doing a watch along for it. I think I'm able to this week, but I don't care about spoilers, to be quite honest with you. We're your friends. So, Bray Wyatt versus Braun Strowman. Bray. Willa and Ara. Seeing them. Alright, they've done it the other way. Okay. All I can say is that they're off the main roster then. That's all I'll say to that. Oh, please, not this match. Oh, Khalid, come on. As if you're not salivating over this match. Come on, dude. You were hyped for this match at the start of the stream, only because I said that it was crap. Don't be swayed by my opinion. Do not be swayed. Oh, you sent me another picture. Yeah, James Maddison has signed a contract to Tottenham. What do you think about that, Anna? That's that amazing news. Good signing that. Khalid is the biggest Bray mark here. He is. Dave, did you like the Bray Wyatt Braun Strowman SummerSlam? Yeah, because Roman came in and beat them both. Beat them both up, didn't he? Yeah, I do like the SummerSlam match because that is the return of Roman Reigns as we know it today. Then they did Backlash the week after. Payback, or was it Payback or Backlash? I think it was Payback or something. They did it the week after, and then Roman destroyed both of them. Wreck everyone and leave. It's a great time in wrestling. It's official. Fabrizio Romero as we go. Here we go. James Maddison at Spurs player. Good price, 40 million, £10, 10 million add-ons. Yeah, it's a good player that. Newcastle fucked up by signing Tonoli. They should have gone for Maddison in my opinion. But Tonoli's alright, but I think Maddison's just a little bit better in my honest opinion. Share with the group. Oh, you were just in a picture of your doggies. One time only now, because I don't want to be doing this all stream. One more, and then you're done. Don't be sending me more. Yeah. Another dog picture. There we go. There are our doggies. It's not the doggy stream. Anna is happy now. She is. We need to play a playmaker. We never replaced Ericsson. That's a good signing. James said I like Bray Wyatt. we have on TV. And I love Bray, but Jesus Christ, on a bicycle, he ain't the Messiah. Well, that's where I'm at. I just get bored, mate. I've said this when it all started going pear-shaped for Bray and everybody's going on the bandwagon. Oh, it's the best thing ever. And it's like, yeah, it's creative. I've got to admit that. It's one of the creative minds in pro wrestling history, but you've got to fucking wrestle, mate. You've got to put on the fucking performances. I mean, yes, has he had mental health issues? Of course he has. He's probably got them in abundance, and that's why he's been out of wrestling for so long. But fuck me, mate. It's like the people what are putting pictures of flipping Alexa Bliss. She's fucking pregnant. She's not fucking dead. She's just pregnant and having time away from the ring. Fucking leave her alone. You nut jobs. I'm not showing another photograph, Michelle. No. You've had two. You're done. But Dave, I don't know when Bray returns. Nobody knows. That's the whole point. Nobody knows. I don't even think Bray knows. If he does, then it's great. But nobody knows what's happening with that situation. Just need Van der Veen and Tabea Tap sober and get rid of Diet and I'll be happy. But I don't know when Bray returns. We are after Van der Veen, and I believe, yeah, that was the last rumour I heard. Where's thanks, bro? So there's Oscars, Pig Boy. I mean, this is what lost me in this match, unfortunately. It was a bit of a thrill seeing the puppets, but there's no rhyme or reason to it, really. Why is Oscars fucking allowed to be there? Really? It's borderline childish, in a way. Anakin have Maguire. You can't fucking get rid of him. You can, literally, he's on transfer market, and everybody's going, nah, do we really need this guy? No. Avoid. And Dave, the other fans want Bray to be the Fiend because their Uncle Howdy story. I don't think Bray had the mask with it was Uncle Harper. There's no fucking Uncle Harper. Let's just get this fucking straight. The storyline's dead. It's gone. Uncle Harper, Uncle Howdy. It's not happening. When Bray comes back, he comes back as something else because that storyline's dead now. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a crap about the Uncle Harper, Uncle Howdy. It was a load of shite because the reason why it became a load of shite is it never developed. It never moved on. His excitement lasted for seconds. I love the fact that Uncle Howdy came out and attacked Bray, but then when Bray was at the side of Uncle Howdy, it's like, what the fuck? Why is he attacking him? Why is he now mates with him? It's like it didn't make no sense whatsoever. As much as a genius Bray is, yeah, you can't hold an entire show to ransom just to tell your story. You just can't. And that's the problem with him. Great mind, but he doesn't play well with others. Dave, reports coming out that Liverpool are buying Costa tuppence. Ha 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 ha. When they went for in the summer transfer window, fucking no one. Fucking no one. Nate Phillips is available for a mere snip. £10 million. Nate Phillips has been rumoured to go to Leeds United for £10 million. That's what I saw today. Nate Phillips is likely to go to Leeds, says Dylan. Yeah, I saw that. £10 million. It's a fucking bargain, that. He's an half-decent centre-back. Just a shame that he never really got that opportunity at Liverpool. Dave, I am not sharing my dog. if that's a euphemism for your dick, then I'm pretty much glad that you're not sharing. Dave, I just want Bray Wyatt to wrestle a new opponents and new feud with the other people. Bray Wyatt just needs to come back and wrestle and be a wrestler and stop all this crazy shite. Earn your spot again. Earn the right to be a big name. He's not a big name. He's certainly not at this moment in time. You can't come back in and start going, right, I want this to happen, I want that to happen. It's like, whoa. We've got other wrestlers here. He had one fucking wrestling match since his return. One match. That was against LA Knight. And I'm telling you now, LA Knight looked the fucking better of the two. You put your money in somebody like LA Knight, not in Bray, unfortunately. No, that's going to fucking proper hurt a lot of fucking shills out there, but I don't give a fuck. I'm about the wrestling. The Bray moment in time has gone. To recreate that now is near damn impossible. It was a once in a lifetime thing that Bray created a character what transcended with a lot of wrestling fans. The Uncle Howdy stuff never hit the mark. It never got there. The White Rabbit stuff was not even that planned to that perfection. That got over more than the fucking Uncle Alper and Howdy fucking gimmick. The White Rabbit was the selling point. What we got after that died. Uncle Phil, Uncle Howdy. Dave, yeah, I want. You mean every day I would go on Twitter and see pictures of Alexa Bliss, and like, what the hell is this? I don't mind people like celebrating the fact that they like their favourite wrestler. I don't mind that. Oh, Braun's got the mask on. He's wearing the black sheep mask. Everybody. Oh my God, OMG. Dave, I think that the wrestlers that are in the Money in the Bank are travelling tomorrow to London. They're already in the UK, dude. They're already. Some of them are even touring right now, wrestling in front of crowds here in the UK, in Liverpool. They've. You've got to think that the Raw stars would have come over yesterday. SmackDown stars probably have been already over here. Because there's no reason for them to still be in the US, to be fair. They're already in London, Khalid. They have been in London probably for a few days, yeah. Yeah, the SmackDown stars, definitely. The Raw stars would have come Tuesday. So we've got them both kneeled down in the middle of the ring. Braun. Kidding, Bray. Bray's got to his feet now. He thinks that Braun has joined his family. All the brats, all that storyline did was make streamers rich because people ate it up like Sunday dinner. Yeah, just people making endless videos and this, that, and that other. And yeah, no, I get it. Days was doing videos after saying pretty much he didn't like what Bray were doing beforehand, and then all of a sudden he was like, yeah, he got up Bray's arse, didn't he? Let's be honest, everybody did. I've got to admit, I was making a few videos. I didn't make as many as I would have everybody else was. There's a big following for Bray, and I'm not going to deny that, but without him being on TV, there's literally no point. Stamps on the mask. Picks up Bray. Strowman puts him down. I think he was meant to land on the mask, but he didn't. Strowman retains, beating Bray Wyatt. This match was terrible. Let's be honest, it wasn't the greatest of matches, was it? It was there to serve a purpose, to tell a story. It didn't really tell that much of a great story. It does lead to a swamp match, which we do get the Fiend back. Andy Robinson got his MBE today for his services in football, charity and young people. Congrats to Andy. He's a great player, isn't he? To think how much we paid for him and what's happened to him since. He played for Hull City before Liverpool snapped him up and made him a Premier League winner. Made him a Champions League winner, FA Cup winner. Yeah, I mean, God, 9 to 10 million, I believe he will cost us. And God, he's triple, quadruple that now. I think Bray Wyatt and Oldberg match such. It sucked because of the result. And what it did to the Fiend. It literally killed the Fiend character. So we've got a close-up of Bray's face as he's like, oh, I'm bringing the Fiend now. Yeah, and then we're getting flashes of the Fiend, and which we did get at Extreme Rules. So they're even like Leighton's there. Oh my God! Remember the time of this guy? It's the Hacker, SmackDown Hacker. Yeah, we did at the time, but you kind of fucked up. Be honest, Dave. The Undertaker and Goldberg match was bad. Oh, that was near a career-ending bad. Goldberg dumping Undertaker on his head nearly ended his career big time. Fucking garbage. That's why I don't like Goldberg. I just think he's a liability. He's not greatest wrestler of all time. He's fucking shite. He's a botch fest. So we've got the SmackDown Hacker. Right, when we were watching this, did you ever just think, hey, it's Ali? Mustafa Ali? Or did you just hope and pray it was somebody bigger? The truth will be heard. It didn't, and we got Retribution. We just got a fucking shit faction. Oh my God. Got Rollins versus McIntyre. Aye, here we go. We got Rollins versus McIntyre. WWE title on the line. MBE for kicking a bag of air around a pitch. Where's the firefighters, doctors, emergency people, honours for saving people's lives, doing real jobs, not fucking sportsmen and women? They do get honoured, James, though. That's the thing. It's just not highlighted enough. They do get honoured. It's just that they don't make the TV list, do they? Who wants to hear about Mary from Huddersfield? 39-year-old Mary from Huddersfield gets an MBE, an OBE or whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, you just don't hear it, do you? They do get them. They do get to go and meet the king and all that lot and get these medals, but or as it was, the Queen. But they just don't get televised. They don't get noted. It's only the celebrities, the sports stars, will get the recognition. We've really got a bad problem of here in the UK is that we don't celebrate the little people, which literally sucks. Yeah, you know what I am saying though. Yeah, I do. I know what you're saying, and I'm actually alliterating that now so that people can understand. But yeah, we don't celebrate it enough. That's why I like the Pride of Britain Awards. What ITV put on, they do celebrate the little people. They do put kids or people doing extraordinary things. Just the people that you don't get to hear about on a regular basis. They really do celebrate the people what are doing everyday stuff. So yeah, if you want to get on a proper award show, Pride of Britain. I don't know if they still do it actually. I mean it's been a while, but it was on ITV. They used to do it every year. But yeah, it's them kind of shows that you should be watching, not seeing, oh, look at the celebrity again, Ant and Dec winning best TV show again. Who cares? Who's bothered? Nobody cares about that shit, really. rich people being successful. Who cares? Nobody cares about that. We want to see proper people getting rewarded for outstanding stuff. Where's the awards for the nurses that worked during the pandemic? These people what literally put their lives at risk for the people who were poorly, knowing that full fact that they could also be as poorly as them. And we sit here and we're 2 years gone now from COVID, or a year, full year gone, I don't know. But we're still not really celebrating those what were in the firing line, and there was in the firing line. Yeah, it has been dispelled. The numbers were completely fucking bullshit. We found that out recently, that the numbers that Boris Johnson was feeding us, going, there was this, that and the other, it was a load of shite, that the numbers didn't actually weigh up at all. Maybe it wasn't as bad as the media and the government was making it out to be at the time, but still, these people worked in that environment where their own health was at risk every single day, and we don't commend them enough. Why aren't we putting these people on a pedestal? Why are they picketing outside of the hospitals right now to get a fucking pay rise? What the actual fuck? People that deserve a pay rise in this country are the people in the front line, are the people what are in hospitals, what are fucking working the fucking stupid hours that they work to keep us safe, to keep us well, and they're getting fucking nothing. So yeah, as much as people could complain about people picketing and rioting and all this stuff right now, but it's fucking good on them, and I hope they get what they want. Fucking train drivers, fuck them. They don't need a fucking pay rise, the greedy bastards. People in NHS deserve the fucking pay rise. Anyway, it's like me on a fucking rant. But yeah, I totally agree with what James has just said. James, I've just admit that I should celebrate doctors, nurses, teachers and paramedics. They were the people what were affected the most by the pandemic. They were the people what were hurt the most. Had to stay away from loved ones while looking after somebody else's loved one. Can't imagine what they saw, what the emotions they had to go through. Imagine somebody dying and you couldn't even let the people come in to have that time with the family, or you could only let one person come in. Man, fucking madness. Absolute madness. And they're sat outside now trying to get fucking decent amount of money pay. Are you fucking for real, government? Are you fucking for real? I find it ridiculous. If anybody should get the proper pay rise, proper percentage pay rise, them what work in hospitals. Fucking for sure. So we've got Drew McIntyre. We've got the Messiah Seth Rollins. I didn't like the Messiah Seth Rollins, to be honest. I didn't really get behind that character. But yeah, anyway, that was my rant. Dave's rant minute. So we have got a championship match. The other match, what we just watched, was also a championship match. Don't care about us lot. Ryan Clark, what do you mean? What, the government don't care about us? Like, no, they only give a fuck about what goes into their pocket. Us Northerners, in general, get ignored by the government. Especially the fucking Tories. They don't give a fuck about us. Never have. They never will. Tories are for the rich and the privileged. They always have been and always will be. Labour claim to be for the people, but they're just as fucking bad when you look at it. There's nobody for the genuine working man. And the pieces of shit having parties and laughing about the people in lockdown, fucking, it is a fucking disgrace. Boris Johnson's a wanker. Absolute tosser. I thought him being in charge of the UK would be fun, and he's just been full of shit since day one. He's lied to every fucker he's come across is just a liar. He's literally lied to a nation. Have a party, didn't have a party, had a party, didn't have a party. Nobody else have a party. And that fucking knobhead what travelled all that way in a car with his family to go to, what were it, a fucking zoo or something. Ridiculous. I care about the NHS. My nan was in hospital and she died of COVID. The only thing that I don't agree with is with people say that doctors and nurses should be on the same money as footballers. If they were all on the same money, the country would collapse. Yeah, right, the footballers thing, right, you can't put them on the same bracket as the footballers because football, there's just more money in it. There's just more money in football, and that's pretty much down to the fan base. I mean, you look at shirt sales, ticket sales, you look at TV rights, football, Premier League football in particular is just massive because there's a massive interest in it. Unfortunately, there's no massive interest in doctors and nurses and stuff like that. What I would do, I want to cap the Premier League. I'd cap the Premier League and make them put money back into. Well, I know that a lot of them do actually put back in their communities, but they should. There should be a healthy amount of money going to NHS from football clubs. They've got fucking money to spend on a £150 million footballer. Surely they can fucking help their local hospitals. It's just my opinion. The owners of football teams are buying players and paying the wages, not the government. Imagine paying nurses like... Yeah, exactly. They won't. It's not the same ballpark. They make a lot of revenue off of TV networking and supporters, whereas doctors and nurses rely on government payout and people like you and me what go out of work to pay their wages. It's ridiculous, isn't it? People forget that football wages are taxed and the money goes back into the system. Of course it does. Sorry for your loss, Michelle. Michelle, sorry for your loss. Ryan Clark, shout out to you. Yeah, Michelle, it's a shame that you've lost somebody in your family through COVID. Can't blame people not wanting to go into the NHS the way they are treated. Yeah, exactly. They just need to make it better. I mean, there's no... The government, Tories, never liked the NHS. Margaret Thatcher wanted to tear the fucker down. Right, there's no secret about this in the UK, that the Tories' relationship with the NHS is that the Tories want to go private. They've always have. They want to be like America. They want to follow what Americans are doing. The poor go into their poor hospitals because they can't afford to be privatised, and we keep the rich fucking rich because they are privatised. It's always been the fucking way with the Tories. They don't give a fuck about normal people. They never have. We've got more food banks here in the UK than ever before in history, and we have had some fucking hard times, let me tell you, but we've never been this desolate. We've never been this fucking poor. But yet, we have food banks in every single town with more than 100 families using it. How is this fucking right in 2023? How is this the norm? With that much money out there, it's fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The country needs to, the government and that need to literally sort the shit out. What's this? Dave, I like to speak your mind, you speak the truth. It's just ridiculous, mate. It's just ridiculous. Well said, Dave. Yeah, it's just ridiculous that we're in this day and age now where people are struggling for food. And it's all down to Boris again. Fucking Brexit. Fucking Brexit's done all this. If we weren't told a sack of fucking lies by Nigel Farage and fucking Boris Johnson from the start and told the fucking truth about leaving Europe and what the fucking state of the country would be in afterwards. man, we were lied to again by a bunch of arrogant, rich pricks who knew fuck all about sorting people out. And it wouldn't surprise me if COVID wasn't fucking manufactured. Wouldn't surprise me if it was a way of suppressing us, because we were starting to have our own businesses, we were starting to speak out, and it's a way of control. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Fine, talking about the NHS is rough because COVID, and we were always great. I saw a lot of negligence for myself and people not being treated the way that they should have been in hospital because they couldn't. They were stretched. Staff were stretched. They couldn't get the treatment because there weren't enough staff to treat everyone. The hospitals were stretched. Loads of people going in all at the same time. The CUNTs were caviar and whiskey and brandy. Dave, you and James should run for president. We don't have a president, we have a prime minister. Voted to stay in the EU. We should have all voted to stay in the EU because we wouldn't have been in this fucking pickle. Dave for president. Prime minister. God, I've got an itchy flipping foot. Nah, I'm just speaking what everybody would be saying. I won't be good at being a prime minister because I swear too much. Pre-COVID Dave. No, we fucked up. We've basically fucked up as a country, haven't we? We've been fed false facts from day one. Nobody's brave enough to say it. We have been fucking lied to so much over the last 10 years. It's been unreal. And as much as I don't particularly like these protesters what sit in the streets and block people from going to work, these oil protesters, but they have got some truth about them, you know. Don't actually believe in how they're doing it, but they have got some truth. Had a lot of fun at work today. I was playing Plan B's album as the deflamination of Strickland Banks. They loved it. Got to try. I'll try Manners next week. Oh, that sounds very good. Blame Cameron for that. He didn't get the result he wanted. He fucked off. Danny Dyer was right. Cameron is a twat. Yeah, I love that interview. Said it as it was. He could have said worse. Danny Dyer could have said worse on national TV, but he just literally called him a twat. No, it's flipping true, man. Look, we were lied to. We were told that there was this surplus of money what could go back into NHS, and it never came. It never came. It never happened because that money wasn't surplus. It was just a load of lies. That's a lot of. I have depression before of my nan who died, but I didn't leave the house for a while. It's hard when somebody dies of COVID. You want to leave the house anyway because you're scared. It scared a lot of people, didn't it? But until you actually live through a situation that was COVID related, you can't really talk, can you? I mean, I'm sitting here. I didn't have COVID. I don't think I even had any symptoms of COVID. I just had a common cold during that period. Just did everything that I would normally do. Dave, did you see Harvey Elliott score? Yeah, I didn't see the goal, but I know he scored. Yes, just saw it as we clicked over. It was just on Sky Sports News. Doing all right on England under-21s. Harvey Elliott, obviously in that England under-21s team with Curtis Jones and thousands of other players. Obviously, I can't name them all. I only know them too. Well, no, I probably know of the other team players, but I just can't name them off head. So we can get a count out. Don't think Seth can win on a count out though. So this is a bit needless. So Seth goes through the ropes, gets caught though by Drew into the announce table. He bounces off it. How did we all get political here? Inquiring minds want to know. How did we get political? Because it just happened, didn't it? It happens because we live this world. Irish Rebel, we live in a real world. As much as we live in a world of pro wrestling and football and all that stuff, we actually live and work in this real world. And these problems happen on a regular. So you've got to rant, you've got to speak your mind to stay sane in this world. So easy to get caught up and let it all bottle up, and it becomes a pain. Fair play to Arsenal, they have spent 170 million. You know what? Let's get back into the real world of Arsenal and football and stuff. That's the most they've spent in ages. Under Arsene Wenger, you'd be lucky to spend that kind of money in a 10-year period. To think of times have changed at Arsenal. They are spending money, mate. They are spending cash. Why don't we have a fantasy world like the... we don't have a fantasy world like the other streams. Yeah, we don't live in a bubble. We don't live in a bubble. And I know, like, Dave stays away from the political stuff, which is fair enough. He's got a channel which is dedicated to children, what will know fuck all about COVID, know fuck all about prime ministers and presidents and real world problems. Their problems is oh, did you play the AW video game? That's pretty much their real world experience. You know what I mean? Acknowledge your tribal chief. It's mad that Sky Sports lost the rights for the Under-21s Championship. Wonder why they gave us showing it. Why would they give us? Why? Wonder why they gave us on showing it. What do you mean by that? That last bit, that makes sense, mate. Well, Sky Sports lost the rights full stop to international football, didn't they? They don't show any England internationals because Channel 4's got majority of them, and it's shared tournament-wise with the Euros next year. It'll be between BBC and ITV. Sky have never had the rights to that. Wenger didn't spend a lot because his way worked. Yeah, that's what I mean. You wouldn't have spent that much money. Now, there's a problem, is that someone stole their milk money. They got bullied at school. I still think Arsenal need a striker only cares about goals, Harry Kane or Osimhen. Jesus is a good player. He just, I don't know, him getting that injury with the way that he did last season really, well, it woken up the likes of Odegaard and Saka. I mean, Arsenal had I know they bottled the league, but let's just put the cards on the table. I know Anna's going to rate this, but Arsenal had a fantastic season last year. It might be the only time that they have that, but they did. They came together at the right time. It just fell apart near the end because they didn't have that quality to get them over the line. But there's a few signings this season. Obviously, I don't think Kai Havertz is a championship winning player, not by any shake of imagination, but still good. Maddison has gone to Spurs. Yes, Maddison has joined a proper team. Well, everybody's leaving Leicester now because, let's be honest, one season of wonders. So Seth has got the chair. He uses that chair. He loses his championship opportunity. He throws the chair out. Goes for the stomp but gets caught by Drew. Headbutt, Scott's kiss. Gets thrown over the top though, but it's going to go up to the top. Drew McIntyre is going up to the top rope. Gets pushed off by Seth. This is grueling. Imagine a Scottish psychopath now with Seth. Yes, please. Who had a great season last season? Never heard. Heard of. Well, certainly fucking Spurs didn't have a good season, Anadors. You know that. Come on. Well, fucking certainly weren't Liverpool either. We had a fucking shocker too. Fuck me. Just literally, we went into hiding. Liverpool just went in hiding for a season. To be fair, James, if Harry Kane had signed at Leicester, he would have more medals. Fucking hell. Are we sideswiping poor old Tottenham here? Gold.com, Liverpool, Mbappe to Liverpool is on 125 million. Fuck off. Why are people reporting on Mbappe to Liverpool? Fuck. What we're doing? Just selling all our front line? It's not going to happen. Stop feeding us with bullshit. It's going to go to fucking Madrid. Jeez, I hate it when we're getting false fucking reports from stupid bollocks. Goal.com. Oh, I hate liars, honestly. They can bugger off. So, Drew, this match is still going. Please, no. Mbappe to Liverpool. I beg you. It's not going to happen, mate. It's fucking bollocks. I hate speculation like that. It's using Liverpool to leverage the Real Madrid move. That's what they're doing. It's ridiculous. Liverpool refused Bellingham because of the price. No way are they getting Mbappe. Exactly. It's falsehood. They're trying to boost up the price for Real Madrid. It's a load of bollocks. Liverpool's been dragged into something that we're not even interested in. There's no way is Klopp even in talks with Mbappe or any representation of Mbappe. I can guarantee you it's not happening. Fuck no. Not at 258 million. Fuck off. Liverpool will not pay that. Absolutely no chance. We're after fucking creating a new midfield. That is not the way to do it. At least Manchester United has not bought anyone. Is that a swipe? I have Diaz, Jota, Nunes, Gakpo, Salah. There was a rumour that Salah were leaving. There was a rumour that PSG would go for Salah and swap deal. Mbappe to Liverpool. Do these people know football? We want more central midfielders. We give them these central midfielders. I'm happy, man. Mbappe to United when Kurt takes over. Stop fucking dreaming, James. You're the fucking biggest dreamer I've fucking met in my entire life. Qatar are not even going to fucking take over at this fucking rate. It's fucking stalling. Fucking pre-season's going to be starting soon and you're still not being taken over. Fuck off. You're wasting time. Absolute wasting time. Mbappe would have signed for Real Madrid before you get fucking signed over. Trust me. Dave, I know, mate, everyone has issues and problems. There are no problems speaking feelings and mind about stuff. Haha. Liverpool exploring a 60 million move for Dominic Sab. How do you say that last name? Sell it to Saudi Arabia, 250. We can talk. Yeah, there is a Salah what I've signed for a Saudi Arabian team, but it's not our Mo. I don't want Mbappe. I want Osman. If you don't get fucking taken over, James, you'll be signing Osmond from Bolton. I don't fucking know. Dave, why are they called Qatar Airways? It's not Air Qatar. You know why. Trace retained. That was a swipe. Oh, you have swiped. All right. You nasty little bitch. It's because we're talking about Leicester, innit? I thought I said Dominic Solanke coming back for 60 million. My heart was in my mouth. I can't say that last name. That's why Donny Osmond. Yeah, you've got more chance. James, I just quite gutsy. What's all just me? I just speak what's on my mind. Wearing bras and knickers is on your mind, Irish Rebel. You've already told us that was Donny Osmond linked to Manchester United. So Drew has retained. He's struggling. Dave, acknowledge your big time Irish Rebel. Oh my God, you turned into a child. There'd be no acknowledging anybody. No acknowledge. Drew McIntyre with the Messiah. I can actually shorten this down, I think. Wow. It's a bit huge, isn't it? There we go. It does the same thing, and you can see my pretty face. So Drew offers the hand to Seth. Does he take the handshake? Freaking love you lot, you mad bastards. Oh, that's what we're here for. I mean, we have a laugh. That is what makes the world go round, is laughter, not money. Money certainly helps life being better, but laughter makes the world go round, let's be honest. So Seth has shook the hand of Drew McIntyre. A little bit of respect there at the end. Seth left like confused in the ring. James, well, thank you. That means so much to me. Drew McIntyre. Got a feeling that this might not be over. Oh well, we know because after Rey Mysterio and a high popping. We got backstage with R-Truth and Kathy Kelly. R-Truth thinks he's beat an MVP. Aww. Got a picture of himself with the 24/7 championship. Dave, we can get serious for 1 minute. Why haven't they had the 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in a Survivor Series match, especially in the most famous years? No. I mean, it would be an hardcore Survivor Series match. Well, what working against each other or as a team? Who would they face then? All right, there, it was a magical moment then. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus the 4 Horsemen. Can you think of a better foursome? Let me know in the chat. So, right, here we go. Ladder match time. I'm just going to put ladder match because this is craziness. We're going to get his feet up for this. Ladder match. It's both the men and female. They actually ruin all this because with the aerial shots, they actually show us the crash mat. It's like, you're showing us where they fall. The crash mats. So we've got Andre the Giant, big memorial. The hot rod one. So we are seeing the participants of the female battle Money in the Bank. We've got Lacey Evans. They stood in front of elevators. So, and here is the botch. Nia Jax, the botch machine. My hole. The Spangler. Stance and Winston. Versus the Ghostbusters. We've got AJ Styles. So we see in the men as well. They're all meeting in the gym. Here comes Otis. Yeah. Beat Dolph Ziggler to qualify. So, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus the Ghostbusters. Proton Packs versus Nunchucks. Here's come Carmella. Code of Silence is her signature move. She's from Staten Island. She beat Mandy Rhodes to qualify. Here is Shayna Baszler. The Coquina Clutch is her move. Shayna Baszler looking amazing. I actually thought she did really well in this kind of environment. It's not really her cup of tea. We've got Malachi Black, or as we know him here in WWE land as Alistair. He's got the black mass. Doing fantastic work in AEW though with the House of Black. Here's King Corbin. It's back the Lone Wolf now. And he's got the End of Days finisher. Princess Corbin, says AJ. Has anyone ever made a good wrestling comic? They've been just made up company. Has there been one outside of WWE? I don't know, to be honest. There could be loads in Japan, to be fair. Dana Brooke, the Jobber Brooke. And here is Asuka. Nobody's ready for Asuka because they're all looking confused because Asuka is you above you. There's Rey Mysterio. He's popped up into the gym. Mr. Mysterio. 619 the West Coast. A pop. And there is Daniel Bryan. Bryan Danielson before he leaves to go to AEW and has that match against Okada. So the ladies are looking, but Asuka is with the Money in the Bank sign. So we're ready to... This is Car Crash. This is hard to do commentary on because there is literally chaos with two matches all at once. They have started the men's off in the gym. Alistair Black getting thrown into the equipment. Asuka jumps off the what is it, like platform? Like, I don't know, what do you call that? Hallway into the foyer, taking out all the other competitors. She's now got an advantage. She's dancing towards the lifts. Football manager is getting ladies teams good about flipping time. I can bet that James Tadwick's first signing or first team would be Manchester United ladies and Ella Toon. Seen some good stuff with Ella Toon this week. I just speak my mind. I just way I was born. I rated. Irish Rebel, you just sit there and big yourself up, my friend. That's all you do. That's all you do. You just totally big yourself up, don't you, pal? Love it. Rey Mysterio using the gym equipment, but does get a kick for his trouble off of Alistair Black. Corbin has got Daniel Bryan. A lot of AEW stars, so this is like AEW versus WWE in the men's ladder match. Oh, MG, Winder smashed, Baron Corbin. Yeah, you just realise that that's your wages fucked, mate. Vince McMahon, personal call to you. It gets attacked then by Daniel Bryan. The damages in this gym. Vince is not happy. LA Dynamite, that's awesome. What was that about? Oh, what about the ladies team? It will be for 2025 season. It's about time women should get the recognition they much deserve in video games. They've got it in FIFA, and there's more and more female teams now in the FIFA game. It's only about time that Football Manager actually stepped up and followed suit, so it's good to see. Female game is getting very, very popular. Otis has got the bench press. We've got AJ Styles laid in position. Otis putting a big weight down on AJ. AJ's got nowhere to go as Otis has put him down. James, it is when it comes out. I will be going, giving a good go. Football Manager needs a lot of time, and it will be fun for play the female players. So they're going through like the toilet area in WWE. So they're chasing after each other. Otis is running through. We have got a bathroom. Rey Mysterio does get caught. There is a toilet. Somebody flushing, and his brother love, baby. I love you. FIFA also do female Ultimate Team. Needed to do a female. They will do. They will do. So we are going through the halls now at Titan Tower. We have got some wrestling on in the background on one of the TV screens, but it's all kicking off in the hallway. Very lush, always red carpet, all like cameras everywhere. So they've lightened it so that you can't see the cameraman through the windows. Malachi kicking Daniel Bryan. They're all making their way into the lift now, and they continue to fight in the lift. Rey Mysterio's missed that lift opportunity and he's on his own. Royal Rumble poster in the background. So we've got Shayna and the rest taking the stairs. Lacey Evans kicks Shayna to the face. And they have made it into another foyer area. They're trying to make the lift as well. The men are fighting. They're all spilling out, so the ladies and the men all meet in the same area. Ladies don't quite know what to do. Asuka's hiding in the lift. She gets thrown into the ropes. Asuka is not getting involved in this. She sneaks past. Shayna's noticed. The chase is on. And they're fighting in the fake ring. So we've got a little fake ring bit put up. You know all this. You've seen this. It's just so cool. So Aleister Black makes his way. Got Corbin caught up in the ropes. Oh, this is like cheering the kicks. And then gets a kick himself because he did the yes chant. So Daniel Bryan delivering kicks to both Otis and Baron Corbin. Daniel Bryan runs off, realising he's got an advantage. And, yeah, we've got a chair. And then, I don't know what the fuck this is. This is supposed to be Doink the Clown. Who was that? I need to know who actually that was. It was just some random worker dressed up as Doink the Clown. So the ladies all meet in the same area. Carmella slaps Nia, but then gets caught and then slams into the room. Oh, you're gonna be. So there's a lot of money in the bank chairs just all randomly around. They're all in this room now. In like a conference room. Shayna and Nia tag team partners leading up to this. Not anymore. There's a briefcase above the table with money in it. Nia has knocked down Shayna. Dana Brooke hits her with the back of the head. Otis can't climb, so he can stand there and can catch it. There is the money in a briefcase. Dana Brooke thinks she's won Money in the Bank. She's celebrating like she's won it. It's the wrong one. I hope she gets to keep the money though. And so, pre-recorded, Stephanie McMahon. She's not there in the room because you can tell this is videotaped. Dave, do you think there is any chance of Baron Corbin facing off with Jeremy Corbyn in London, or is that just wishful thinking? Oh, I heard a rumour that could be a match. That could be a surprise added addition. In fact, I think it's a pre-show match. I mean, it would be pretty good though, eh? I've got Jeremy Corbyn winning slightly. So Carmella walks out, but she meets a woman's right. Lacey Evans floors her. And Lacey Evans goes off running. So we join AJ. Oh, Rey Mysterio poster. It's a great poster as well. Look at how brilliant that poster is. Oh, but I feel like it's going to be dashed any minute. There's a Roman Reigns poster. And going through all the different rooms. There's that famous female tag team, the Singh sisters. Rowdy, Ronnie Piper and Vince McMahon, and that room's locked. And there we go, he's finally found The Undertaker. Yes, of course, WrestleMania saw the great Boneyard match. Obviously, AJ's still heavily affected by that. It's only a poster. Boris Johnson versus Dwayne Johnson. Are we doing that, are we? AJ should have won, not Otis. Yeah, they fucked up. Vince McMahon thought it'd be funny to have the fat man win. That's what it basically boiled down to. It was a Vince being Vince. Oh, wouldn't it be funny if Otis wins? Fat guy wins briefcase. Yeah, it was just Vince's sick ass joke. So AJ's gone into a room with the Undertaker's coffin, but he has been met by a kick by Aleister Black. I keep wanting to call him Malachi. He's locked him in the room with the Undertaker. James Cameron versus Cameron Grimes. Oh, Paul Heyman's just having a bit of lunch. Head of the table. This is it. This is where it really lies down. He's the true head of the table. Look, history. It's going to come out that he's using the tribal chief. Tribal chief. He is the true head of the table. Look. Confirmed. They're all in there. You know there's going to be a food fight. There's Otis. He's losing it. Oh, Heyman's lunch. Heyman meets a tray full of rice. Uh-oh. And the food starts flying. You can't have a table full of random food without a food fight. Paul Heyman's just stood there with a tray over his face. Shayna Baszler's got Ray in a lock, and then she gets splashed by Nia and Otis. The love story we never got. Nia and Otis. Because Otis had eyes on Mandy Rose, let's be honest. Dana Brooke beating up on Lacey Evans. Aleister Black is bangs into the camera. It's all kicking off. Dana Brooke has pissed off Nia Jax. I will come out shouting, no! Kick to the midsection by Carmella, but she gets caught. She's going through the table! Through the dinner table! Carmella is down and out. Nia is stood victorious. We've got a nice picture of Asuka and Io. In fact, this is the WrestleMania poster in the background. And there's Otis eating a sandwich. And she just nods her, shakes her head at him. Otis thought, oh, you're going to be my new sweetheart. And off to go the working man's Otis. Yeah. He's actually got into a new kitchen area where there's some cream pies. Handful of nuts. This is a nice little cream pie. Oh my god. John Laurinaitis people power. Gets a pie to the mush. As Otis charges away. It's like a bit of cloud. There's a guy mopping up. Oh, you know, obviously they was just setting so many jokes. Asuka comes running through. She doesn't slip. She's just screaming at the worker. The rest of the girls come running. She throws a mop at them. Otis should have cashed in on the tag belts and gave Mandy to cash Bailey. Yeah, he should have done. I thought that's what they were going to. Dana Brooke went flying. They should have done that with Otis, to be honest. It was just silly that Vince decided that he would joke around with it. They didn't know what to do with it in the end, to be quite honest with you. And then we got all that Miz shite what came afterwards. This is why Vince should stop booking shows, because he has no fucking clue what to do. What time can I watch SmackDown tomorrow? What, are you going to watch it on a Thursday? LA Dark Knight, Thursday. It's not on a Thursday. You can watch it on Friday at 8 o'clock. I know AJ Styles goes into The Undertaker. Yeah, it's already happened, that. Here's AJ. We've got a conference room as well with him and Daniel Bryan. Uh-oh. We were at an office suite. AJ goes through and they're in the boss's room. How do we know it's the boss's room? There's a big, massive dinosaur head on the wall, and there is Vince. That's what you got. Uh-oh. It's like being sent into the principal office at school, isn't it? Vince says, get out. And they're pointing at each other. It's like Vince in his little room. Strange little items. They start rearranging the chairs again. Vince has got a red phone case. The wrestlers go outside and continue, but then Vince, who's not touched anybody, sanitizes his hands again. And turns round to go back to his yellow writing paper. That segment. There's no conversation between these two, and they start fighting again. They looked like a couple of naughty boys. Yeah, they did. It's like, honestly, it's like being sent to Headmaster's office. So, why have you been sent to me? Corbin has just attacked. It's all kicking off in the hallway. Corbin beating up Black. AJ's down. Daniel Bryan is flying over the conference desk. So many conference rooms in WWE though. Look at these. Wouldn't you like to go to a meeting in WWE? Them comfy chairs. Imagine just sat there. Dave, I reckon Days is recording SmackDowns on his TV at home, and then for the watch along, making community for his stream. Yeah, that's what he'll be doing. So we've gone outside. We are now got drone footage. We've gone to the drone at the top of Titan Tower. And there are the briefcases. Who is going to be the stars what make it to the top? And it's Nia Jax and Asuka. They have been the two what have made it to the top first. Nia throwing Asuka into the ring. Dave, imagine you meet Vince. Oh God, it'd be the most awkwardest conversation ever, wouldn't it? So Lacey Evans has joined them, taking out Asuka. The match has literally started now. This is where the match starts once they're up on top. We've had the comedy. We're now into the actual action. This is where the commentary team should have come in. But for some reason, they didn't. We didn't hear the commentary team throughout this matchup. It's weird. Felt that they could have done some running commentary. Nia clearing the ring. Both Asuka and Lacey Evans are out. She's getting a ladder. There is referees. I do hope they do this again, you know. But live. I would love to see this live. I just noticed that D'Lo Brown is in London. Yes, D'Lo Brown is going to be at Wrestle Shop Live. You don't need money to go to Wrestle Shop Live. You can just go there for free. And meet D'Lo. Meet Days, who's going to be there tomorrow. Even beat Bill McKenna. I think he's not there until Friday, though. Asuka's grabbing the legs of Nia. If I met Vince, first I would say thank you for creating WWE, and secondly I would say, can you fuck off now and leave it to Triple H? It's exactly what I'd say. It is. Thank you for making WWE the greatest sports wrestling in the world, but please now fuck off. Do one. I think that's fair. I think that's a fair thing to say to Vince McMahon. Hey, you know what I mean? As much as we argue about him and stuff like that, he made wrestling look great, didn't he? Let's be honest. But it is time for him to fuck off. So Nia's down. She's been battered with a ladder, Lacey Evans. None of the other females have made it to the ring yet. Asuka is setting up a ladder. She's got a little problem that is Lacey Evans to deal with first, who stopped her. Dave, will you be streaming the Days versus D'Lo fight? Oh, yeah, man. If it's televised. Dave's come up with something interesting. He said that he could be being offered to do a live during Wrestle Shop. Imagine that, being live during Wrestle Shop. If you're there and you're able to be involved in that live stream, that'd be pretty cool. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that over the next 2 days. If Days is actually could be live at Wrestle Shop on a live stream, could be very interesting. They do same with what is it? The Figure Podcast, the major wrestling figure podcast. They go live at events. If I met Vince, I would tell him to hire Triple H and say I will debut on NXT. Hire Triple H. Triple H is the head of creative, so he's already hired. You don't need to hire him. He's already hired. The Asuka's climbing the ladder. Here's Baron Corbin now. Baron Corbin is up. There's a confusion here to which briefcase to go for. He's trying to stop Asuka from reaching the briefcase, at which she's kicked him in the face. She's now screaming. Little did we know at this time what would be in that briefcase. We do go to Monday Night Raw, and Becky Lynch gives Asuka the female championship. The actual championship is inside that briefcase. I think that decision, though, wasn't made this night. I think that decision was made on Monday Night Raw. So she became the Money in the Bank winner, but inadvertently became the Raw Women's Champion. Because Becky went on to have Rolex. She went on to have a baby, giving that really great moment on Monday Night Raw where she handed the briefcase over. It was fantastic. So we say contract, it wasn't, it was actually the WWE Championship. Oh, is this where Corbin throws Ray and Alistair off the roof? Murder. This is where murder happens. Here comes Otis. Asuka will be told to leave the ring now. She's got a briefcase. That moment with Becky and Asuka on Raw was amazing. It was really cool and unexpected. I don't even think Asuka knew that was happening, with the baby. Otis struggling. Oh, he needs that Big Show ladder because he can't get up this normal ladder. It's broken. Corbin sees that opportunity, knowing that Otis cannot climb the ladder. Starts beating down on Otis. So we've got the conclusion now with the female ladder match. Asuka is your winner, and we're just waiting for the conclusion now of the men's. No wonder Black left WWE. They just tried to kill him. I love how they explain that. They just said that Ray and Alistair were in a medical facility for days afterwards. Funny that they showed up on SmackDown literally a week later with not sustaining any kind of injury whatsoever. Yeah, it's like one of the funniest things in WWE, that we've just thrown them to a death, but suddenly they're back on SmackDown. So Alistair Black and Ray tussling with the ladder. Who's going to climb it to the top? One lat missing at the bottom through to Otis. We can see the traffic in the background. AJ throws them into the top rope. Ray and Alistair Black with the throats affected. Here comes Corbin. Here is that moment. This is where death happens. Bye bye, Ray. Alistair so thrown Rey Mysterio to his death. Bye bye, Alistair. He's actually just landed on Ray and killed Ray. How did they survive? So AJ is the one left in the ring. He is going up the ladder. Daniel Bryan's running in. Corbin, I believe, is joining them. He grabs Daniel Bryan's leg, pulls him down. Otis is there. AJ is up. AJ is reaching for the briefcase. All chaos is happening. Daniel Bryan's thrown into the turnbuckle. Pele kick from AJ to Otis. Otis then throws out AJ. Phenomenal forearm coming. We can hear a motorbike in the background. Phenomenal forearm. AJ sits at the sides. There is the briefcase. Can he do it? Will it be AJ? Will it be Corbin? I'm trying to solve this as best as I can, even though I know what happens. It's ridiculous what happens. There is that Vince still in the office. In that little bit. Is he still sat in the office there? With the light on in the office? Look, there's a light on. Is that Vince still sat in his office? Well, they're filming. They're both reaching for the briefcase. It should go to the person who unhooks it, though. They've both got their hands on it. So they both unhooked it. Elias out of nowhere, AJ drops it, and Otis is the one stood with the briefcase. He actually drops into AJ. Oh, that was a worst spot ever. He's meant to go in the top rope. So Elias got involved in the match because he attacked Corbin. AJ drops the Retribution. Is this where Retribution started? Elias was meant to be a part of Retribution then. So there you go. The worst ever Money in the Bank winner, Otis, because they just did not know what to fucking do with this guy after he won. So Asuka wins the women's, Otis wins the men. That is the end of the pandemic Money in the Bank. We do go back to normal Money in the Banks after this. So let me know what you thought of the pandemic Money in the Bank. Let me know what your scores are. I can't even remember what I scored this on the night, to be honest. So it's a weird one, isn't it? Yeah, so let me know what you thought of that. I'll try and give you a score, because I have no idea. It wasn't the best, we had no title changes. It was unique. Yeah, I think I know where I'm at. So have you say in the comment section, in the chat, what you thought. And then we'll be wrapping things up. And I'll let you go on your merry way and look forward to AEW tonight. I don't know who's streaming that. I'm sure there'll be somebody out there streaming it. Doing it. Comes to something when Tottenham Hotspurs do a deal. 7 out of 10. You know what? I think that's fair. Actually, I can't remember what score I give it on the day, but you know, it was fun. It were a very niche pay-per-view, and yeah, I think it does. I think it does deserve that. We'll actually cover up the thing. It's a 7 out of 10. There we go. Dave, what's your plan now? A movie watch? No, it's chill out and rest for the rest of the evening. That's pretty much my plan. Go for a big fat shit. Gonna go for a shit. That's what my plan is. And then I'll work it out after. Romancing in the Stone, Julian and I'll double bill. Yeah. Maybe on another day. Yeah, I think that's it for me tonight. I'm getting pretty tired. And yeah, I don't know what content will be out on the channel tomorrow. I don't know if I can get a video out, to be honest. I will try something. I don't know. Depends on how my day goes, to be quite honest with you. But anyway, I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for joining me for Money in the Bank. And yeah, hopefully you have a good night watching AEW. I don't know who you're going to be watching it with, because I don't think Daisy is streaming it tonight. Romancing in the Stone, Julian and I'll double bill. Take care, Dave. Live long and prosper. Wahoo! Big shit. I can poo, which is great. I know that some people struggle with that in the world, but I can actually have a poo. I'll leave you with them thoughts. Oh, I'm not like some people that can't poo, won't poo. Anyway, thanks for everybody what's joined. I'll leave you with them nasty thoughts of me pooing. There you go. That's how you finish a stream. Anyway, guys, I've been Dave in Real Life. You guys have been awesome. Until Friday, and we're back live for SmackDown. I am actually going to set that stream up in a couple of minutes, so we will be back live for SmackDown. I will try and start just before. If not, it'll be bang on 8 o'clock. We'll be ready for that SmackDown stream anyway. We will be live. So just make sure that you're around. Like I say, I'm going to set up the stream now. So once the stream's straight up, put notifications on it, and then it'll tell you exactly when I'm live. So there you go. Anyway, have a good rest of your evening. Bye for now. I need a big poo. I'm off for a poo. Bye, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.